Hello everyone. In the last few videos, we have studied about reflection of light. Now we can move towards next part of this chapter, that is refraction of light. As we already know that when a light falls on any type of surface, three phenomena takes place together, and that is RAT. RAT indicates reflection of light, absorption of light and transmission of light. Reflection of light we already studied. Now we can move towards transmission of light. That transmission of light is itself refraction of light. Yes, what is refraction of light? So before going to understand this topic, just I will give you an example. Let us imagine the ray of light is traveling from air medium to water medium. Then what are the changes occurs? Air medium is having low density, water medium is having high density. Compared to air, water is having high density. That means the ray of light is traveling from low density medium to high density medium. So low density to high density means automatically speed of light decreases. So why the speed of light decreases? Because it is traveling from lower density medium to higher density medium. What happens? You can observe when a light enters high density medium, water means it is having high density, the particles are closely packed compared to air, automatically there will be a more opposition to the propagation of light. So those particles opposes more to the traveling of light. So opposition will be more, automatically speed of light decreases in denser medium, that is in high density medium. Remember, when light is traveling from lower density medium to higher density medium, speed of light decreases. Similarly, so in the reverse order, when a light is traveling from higher density medium to lower density medium, then automatically speed of light increases because it is traveling from high density to low density, less opposition because the particles are completely free in atmosphere or air medium. So these 2 points you have to remember before going to study about refraction of light. What is the first point? When the light is traveling from low medium to high medium, that is lower density to higher density, speed of light decreases. And the second point is when the light is traveling from high density medium to low density medium, automatically speed of light increases. So density means what? Mass per unit volume. It is our general definition. Density is the ratio of mass per unit volume. But here we are not talking about mass. It is completely related to speed of light. Don't get confused with mass per unit volume. So here we are going to take it as optical density. Optical density means it is completely related to speed of light. So density and speed both are directly proportional here. Remember, speed of light is constant only in one medium, and that is vacuum. So why the speed of light is constant only in vacuum medium? Because in vacuum, no matter, no particle, no opposition, automatically speed of light remains constant only in vacuum medium. When the same light enters low density medium to high density, speed of light decreases, and high density medium to low density means speed of light increases. So what is the cause of refraction of light? Why refraction of light takes place? Remember, refraction, transmission. So during transmission of light from one medium to another medium, bending of light takes place. We already know that light has rectilinear propagation. It means light is always traveling in a straight line. But here what happens? When light is traveling from one medium to another medium, bending of light takes place. The light starts to bend. Why the light is bending? Because speed of light changes. Why the speed of light changes? Because it is having different optical density. Right? So now, what is refraction of light? So before going to know about its definition, Just you can observe these two diagrams carefully. Yes. So in these two diagrams, the line, straight line PQ, this straight line PQ indicates interface. What is interface? Interface means it is an imaginary line or it is a straight line which differentiate two medium, which is going to separate two medium. For example, air and water, glass and water, or water and air. So, interface is an imaginary line which separates two media. That we can call it as interface. So, in these two diagram, what PQ indicates? PQ indicates interface. Interface means the line which separates two media. Now, so in the both diagrams, the line NM, this vertical line NM indicates normal. So, what is normal? Normal means it is a straight line or the line which is perpendicular to the interface. The line perpendicular to the surface, we are going to call it as normal, and this is not the ray of light. It is just our imaginary line only to measure angle of incidence or angle of refraction. For that reason, we are going to take this reference line and we can call it as normal, and this line is perpendicular to the surface or interface. Now, in both the cases, in both the diagram, so the first medium here in the first diagram, I am going to take it as a rarer medium, and the second medium is denser. In the second medium, I am going to take first medium as denser and second medium as rarer. So what are these rarer and denser medium? Rarer medium means the medium which is having low density. Denser medium, the medium which is having high density. In the first diagram, the ray of light is traveling from first medium to second medium, that is rarer medium to denser medium or low density medium to high density medium. In the second diagram, the ray of light is traveling from denser medium to rarer medium or high density medium to low density medium. Yes, I already told you, when a light is traveling from low density to high density, speed of light decreases. Similarly, when a light is traveling from high density medium to low density medium, speed of light increases. So these 2 points you can remember. Now you can observe the first ray diagram. PQ is interface, NM is normal. So what is this AO? This straight line or the AO indicates incident ray. So this ray of light is in which medium? It is initially traveling in rarer medium. Now it is traveling from rarer to denser. It is entering another medium, that is denser medium. Lower density medium to higher density medium. What happens? Observe here. The ray of light is traveling from rarer to denser, low density to high density. Speed of light decreases. When speed of light decreases, then it is bending towards normal. So this ray of light has to travel in a straight line, right? So instead of this path, it changes its path, it is deviated, it is bending. Why the ray of light is bending? Because its speed of light decreases. Why the speed of light decreases? Because it is entering high density medium. So what it indicates? When the ray of light is traveling from rarer medium to denser medium, speed of light decreases, so that bending of light takes place, and where it is bending? It is bending towards normal. Similarly, you can observe the second ray diagram. The ray of light is initially traveling in denser medium, that is high density. Now it is entering rarer medium. High density to lower density or rarer medium, so that speed of light increases. What happens? So this ray of light has to travel in this path in a straight line, but it is deviated, it is bending. Why it is bending? Because its speed increases. Speed of light increases. Why speed of light is increasing? Because it is rarer medium, low density, less opposition. So when the speed of light increases, the ray of light is bending. Where it is bending? It is bending away from the normal. In the first diagram, the refracted ray, we can call it as refracted ray. This ray of light is bending towards normal, but in the second diagram, this ray of light is bending away from the normal. So why it is bending towards normal? Because the speed of light decreases. So why it is bending away from the normal? Because the speed of light increases. So that means speed of light depends on the density of the medium. So this phenomenon we can call it as refraction of light. Remember, what is the cause of refraction of light? Refraction of light or this phenomenon takes place only because of change in the speed of light. Because of change in the speed of light, bending of light takes place, and this phenomenon we can call it as refraction of light. Now the question is, why the speed of light changes? Speed of light changes because the ray of light is traveling from one medium to another medium of different optical density. Because of different optical density, bending of light takes place, and this phenomenon is refraction of light. Is it clear? So this is very important concept. So you can listen very carefully here. Now we can define refraction of light. So what is refraction of light? The phenomenon of bending of ray of light when it travels from one medium to another medium of different optical density. Remember, optical density is not related to mass. So it is related to speed of light. So why speed of light changes? Because of different optical density. So when speed changes, bending of light takes place, and this phenomenon is called refraction of light. Yes, what is refraction of light? The phenomenon of bending of ray of light when it is traveling from one medium to another medium of different optical density. Remember, whenever you are going to write the definition of refraction of light, don't forget the last line, that is different optical density. So this phenomenon takes place only because of different optical density. Is it clear? So once again I will repeat this ray diagram here. So PQ indicates interface. Interface means the line which separates two media. NM indicates normal, the line perpendicular to the surface, reference line. In both the diagrams, AO indicates incident ray and OB indicates refracted ray. So then what is the point O? Point O is point of incidence. Here in the first diagram, the first medium is rarer. Rarer means low density, and the second medium is denser, means high density. But in the second diagram, first medium is denser, second medium is rarer. Remember 2 points. When light is traveling from rarer to denser, speed of light decreases, so it is bending slowly towards normal. In the second diagram, the ray of light is traveling from denser to rarer medium, so it is having low density, speed of light increases, so this ray of light is traveling faster, it is bending away from the normal. Right? Now we can observe some points which are related to refraction of light. What is the first point here? When a ray of light travels from rarer medium to denser medium, it bends towards normal. Yes, that is the first case. It is bending towards normal. Why it is bending towards normal? Because speed of light decreases. Then, second point. When a light is traveling from denser medium to rarer medium, it bends away from normal. Yes, this is bending away from the normal. In the second diagram, you can observe why it is bending away from the normal. Because speed of light increases. Right? So, we already studied angle of incidence, angle of reflection, angle of deviation in the first phenomenon, that is reflection of light. The same terms repeated here, but there is no reflection, but it is refraction. Yes? What is angle of incidence? Angle of incidence is denoted by I. How to define angle of incidence? It is angle between incident ray and normal. Angle between incident ray and normal is called angle of incidence. Then second point, angle of refraction. R, small r indicates angle of refraction. So how to define angle of refraction? It is angle between refracted ray and normal. What is angle of refraction? It is angle between refracted ray and normal. So this is angle of refraction denoted by small letter r. Then third point, angle of deviation. Angle of deviation is angle between, you can observe, deviation, diverted, its path changes. Angle of deviation means it is the angle between incident ray extended and refracted ray. Incident ray extended and refracted ray. So what it means? You can observe this ray of light has to travel in a straight line. But because of different optical density, bending of light takes place. So with how much angle it is deviated? Incident ray extended and refracted ray. By measuring this angle, we can get angle of deviation and it is denoted by D. Yes, what is angle of deviation? It is angle between incident ray extended and refracted ray. Right? Angle of incidence, angle of refraction and angle of deviation. These 3 points you can easily remember by using this ray diagram. Now, when a light is traveling from rarer to denser, means first diagram, the light is traveling from rarer to denser medium, then angle of deviation D equal to I minus R. How we got this equation? You can observe the diagram. So D means angle between incident ray extended and refracted ray. D equal to, the total angle is how much? You can observe the diagram here. The total angle is I, half of the angle is R. So total angle I minus half of the angle R. So D equal to I minus R. Similarly, when light is traveling from denser to rarer medium, you can observe the second diagram. Light is traveling from denser to rarer medium. What is the value of D? Total angle is how much? This is R. Half of the angle is I. So D equal to R minus I. You can remember these two equations while solving the numerical problems. Remember the point. When light is traveling from rarer to denser medium, then D equal to I minus R. When light is traveling from denser to rarer medium, then angle of deviation D equal to R minus I. Is it clear? So we studied definition of refraction of light, why refraction of light takes place, and what are denser and rarer medium, what is angle of incidence, angle of refraction, angle of deviation and its equation we studied in this video. So in the next video we can study laws of refraction of light.